Israel's war on Palestine's Gaza has severely restricted the flow of vital aid into the enclave. People across the world are donating money and trying to help the civilians trapped by the Israeli assault. But how does this aid reach the Palestinians? Since October the 9th, Israel has placed a complete siege on Gaza, halting the supply of water, fuel, and electricity to the besieged enclave. The Palestinian Red Crescent says 95 aid trucks per day entered Gaza between October the 10th and February the 1st. Before the war, the figure was 500 commercial and aid trucks. UNRWA says since January there has been a 50% reduction of aid trucks into Gaza.
Since the escalations in October, we've been on the ground working with our local partners, and our team themselves have been working to deliver aid and support communities in need. The reality is, though, that getting aid in is really difficult. Our teams are working with local partners to secure and procure items as much as they can locally, and to deliver what they're able to get access to locally. But the current aid supplies coming into Gaza are far adequate of what they need to be.
With aid being scarce in Gaza, ordinary individuals worldwide are mobilizing to take direct action. Mutual aid organisers, at the request of Gaza's residents, fundraise for items as varied as tents, baby formula and meals for their communities. A lot of these basic items still do come in via aid trucks, but due to their scarcity, they're sold on the ground at extremely inflated prices. Contrary to popular and media perceptions, individuals in the enclave can still withdraw funds via ATMs even though the service is limited. They can also receive money via transfer services.
So mutual aid is different than donations to start with. I think it's a good way to show the meaning of it, is to say that it's not necessarily just donations. It's based on people with similar principles and values wanting to do direct action and to show solidarity towards a group of people that they care about. And it's not really a charity, it's just another form of showing solidarity. But absolutely, it does give people so much gratitude to feel like, their money has directly aided someone in Gaza who's in need.
Many Palestinians in the diaspora are also directly helping their families. Many are setting up online fundraising pages to help evacuate their families out of Gaza. Private firms are allegedly charging between $5,000 to $10,000 for every person that leaves Gaza. That means that some of the online campaigns can need up to $100,000 to evacuate multiple family members. But some still hope to stay in Gaza and for an immediate, lasting ceasefire. So they are raising funds to be able to rebuild their homes and their lives.
We felt of GoFundMe as another effective tool, to get support from people around us, from friends, from colleagues. Yes, from my personal experience, I felt that approaching individuals like me are much more effective than speaking to the UK government and other governments, to support my family. And I think many Palestinians in the UK are feeling the same. We are now more in touch with our fellow humans, and we are feeling of their agency as humans and of their ability to help us and to support us and our families. We feel their impact more on our lives than the UK government. This is really shameful to think about.
The dire nature of Gaza's aid crisis is alarming the international community, especially after Israel recently killed more than 100 people queuing up for an aid truck carrying flour. The US has followed Jordan and other countries in delivering aid through airdrops. But these aid drops face criticism as NGOs say pressure needs to be put on Israel to open land borders to allow aid in. So the question remains the same: will the international community break through Israel's aid embargo before it's too late?